Turn on subtitles for better understanding. The Silk Road was a long network of trade routes that connected Asia, Africa, and Europe for many centuries. It helped people exchange goods and ideas across very distant lands. The route began in ancient China and stretched all the way to the Mediterranean Sea. Traders traveled through deserts and mountains to reach new markets far away. The Silk Road is named after Chinese silk, a soft and valuable fabric. Many people in the West loved silk because it was rare and beautiful. It became a symbol of wealth and status. But the Silk Road carried much more than silk alone. Traders brought spices, gold, glass, and precious stones. They also carried stories, beliefs, and knowledge between cultures. The route started to grow during the Han Dynasty in China. The government wanted to open safe paths for trade. They protected caravans and built stations for rest and supplies. Caravans were groups of travelers who moved together for safety. They used camels to cross hot deserts and cold plains. Camels could survive long journeys with little water. The Silk Road passed through Central Asia, a region full of nomadic tribes. These tribes guided travelers, traded animals, and shared local knowledge about weather and terrain. Cities along the route became rich and busy. Markets were full of colors and sounds. Merchants from many cultures met there to buy and sell goods every single day. One famous city was Samarkand, located in modern Uzbekistan. It became a center of art, science, and trade. Travelers admired its beautiful buildings and lively streets. Another important city was Kashgar, near the western edge of China. It served as a crossroads for many routes. People from India, Persia, and China met there to exchange goods. The Silk Road also helped spread new ideas across continents. Buddhism traveled from India to China through monks and merchants. They carried texts, statues, and teachings. Later, Islam also spread along the trade routes. Muslim traders shared their faith with local communities. They built mosques and schools in many Silk Road cities. Science and technology moved across the route as well. China shared paper and gunpowder with the West. In return, they received astronomy and medicine from other cultures. The Silk Road encouraged peaceful cooperation between different peoples. Trade created trust and friendship. Many groups learned to respect each other's customs and traditions. During the Tang Dynasty, the Silk Road reached its golden age. China was strong, open, and wealthy. Foreign merchants were welcomed in the capital city of Chang'an. Chang'an became one of the largest cities in the world. Its streets were filled with travelers from many lands. They brought music, food, and fashion that enriched Chinese culture. The Tang government protected the routes with soldiers and officials. They repaired roads and built safe stations. This made travel easier and trade much more active. Silk became a major export during this period. It was used for clothing, art, and even money. Many rulers paid for alliances using fine silk cloth. Spices were another important product on the Silk Road. Cinnamon, pepper, and saffron traveled long distances. These spices changed cooking styles in many different regions. Horses from Central Asia were highly valued in China. They were strong and fast, perfect for the army. China traded silk and tea to obtain these powerful war horses. Glassware from the Roman Empire also moved eastward. Chinese people were amazed by clear glass cups. They had never seen such objects before and considered them treasures. The Silk Road was not a single road, but a network of many paths. Some routes crossed mountains, while others followed rivers. Travelers chose the safest or fastest way. The journey was long and dangerous for most merchants. They faced sand, storms, bandits, and extreme weather. Still, many continued because trade brought great profits. Caravanserais were special inns built along the route. Travelers could rest, eat, and protect their animals. These places became centers of culture and communication. The Silk Road also connected people through art and music. Instruments and styles moved from one region to another. This created new forms of creative expression. Food traditions changed thanks to the route. Fruits, nuts, and grains spread across continents. Many dishes we know today were shaped by Silk Road exchanges. The route helped spread languages as well. Traders learned basic words to communicate. Over time, new mixed languages appeared in busy markets and caravan towns. The Silk Road reached its height between the 7th and 10th centuries. Trade was strong and cities were prosperous. Many cultures enjoyed peaceful contact and cooperation. Later, the rise of the Mongol Empire made the route even safer. Mongol leaders protected merchants and encouraged travel. This period was called the Pax Mongolica. During this time, the famous traveler Marco Polo journeyed from Venice to China. He wrote about the wonders he saw. His stories inspired Europeans to explore the East. The Mongols improved communication. By creating a fast relay system, messages could travel quickly across their empire. This helped trade grow even more efficiently. However, the Silk Road also carried diseases across continents. The Black Death spread from Asia to Europe. It caused great suffering and changed the course of history. As sea travel improved, merchants began using ocean routes instead. Ships could carry more goods safely. This reduced the importance of the land-based Silk Road. The fall of powerful empires also weakened the route. Wars and political changes made travel dangerous again. Many cities lost their wealth and population over time. By the 15th century, the Silk Road was no longer the main trade network. Sea routes between Europe and Asia became faster and cheaper. The old paths slowly disappeared. Even though the route declined, its influence remained strong. It shaped cultures, languages, and religions. Many traditions today were born from Silk Road exchanges. The Silk Road also inspired modern projects. Some countries want to rebuild connections between Asia and Europe. They hope to create new opportunities for trade. Historians study the Silk Road to understand how cultures interact. They learn how ideas spread across continents. The route shows the power of human curiosity. The Silk Road reminds us that people have always traveled and shared. Trade helped them grow and learn. It connected distant worlds and created lasting friendships. Today, the Silk Road is a symbol of exchange and cooperation. It teaches us the value of openness. When people share goods and ideas, they build a richer and more peaceful world.